Before we begin this creepy brainrot horror, don't forget to subscribe and like for more spooky stories. Now let's get into it. No one remembers when MNL first appeared. The earliest upload was just a grainy, 4-minute video of two brightly colored puppets dancing in a fake, sunlit room. Smile, smile, they sang, their plastic lips twisting into an unsettling grin that always seemed a few seconds too late. The music was a weird loop of an accordion and kids laughing, recorded in what sounded like a hallway. It should have been harmless, and at first, it was. Teachers even played it for kindergartners to teach basic Italian phrases, but by the spring, something had changed. It wasn't just toddlers watching anymore, it was teenagers. And the videos, they were different. I first noticed it in my little sister's eyes. Lacey was 10, way too old for puppet shows, but she watched MNL every single night. When our mom got home from her late shift, she'd find the glow of the tablet still flickering on Lacey's face. "Turn it off, honey," she'd whisper. Lacey never argued. She'd just smile this wide, perfect, unnatural smile and say, "They said I have to keep smiling, Mom, or they'll get sad." I thought it was just weird kid talk until I saw the message. It was written in the video's description box. "New friends join the smile game night of houses soon." I clicked. The comments were just rows and rows of distorted smiley face emojis, but one username stood out, L'Oreal's Mile. Her comment read, "Smile game starts November. If the door opens, you win." That night I went down the rabbit hole. Reddit threads, Discord leaks. Everyone was talking about the smile game. Urban legends said teens were dressing up as MNL white masks with permanent smiles painted on and walking through neighborhoods, knocking on random doors. If the person inside opened up, they lost. Then, in early November, a headline hit the news. Suburban mother found in doorway, authorities investigating smile mask video. At first, no one believed it was connected, but then the video leaked. Shaky phone footage. 3 figures in white masks. One knocks. The door creaks open. A woman asks, "Can I help you?" Then static, screaming, and silence. The clip ended with a phrase that had become a chant online. "Smile. Smile forever." I told myself it was fake, some elaborate horror stunt. Until one afternoon I heard whispering from my sister's room. I opened the door. Lacey was staring at her tablet, but the screen was black. She was whispering in what sounded like gibberish. "Ciao amici, non smettedis raddi." I didn't understand most of it, but the last part I knew. Don't stop smiling. That night, all the old MNL videos were gone. In their place were reposts from strange, new account. I clicked one. The puppets were still dancing, but their faces looked human. Real eyes and mouths stretched over plastic shells. And the subtitles had changed. "Do you want to smile too? Join us." November 3rd, the night of houses. My stomach turned. That was tonight. I ran downstairs. Lacey's coat was gone. The front door was wide open. Outside, in the fog, I heard laughter. Not joyful laughter, but empty. Nightmare laughter. I ran into the street and saw them. 4 figures in white masks, walking side by side. My sister was with them, carrying a small wooden bat. They walked up to our neighbor's house. The Johnsons. One of them knocked. Tap, tap, tap. The door opened. I screamed. The sound that followed was the sound of something human breaking. By the time I reached them, they were gone. Only Lacey was left, her mask cracked, whispering. They smiled. Ty. They smiled for me. The next day, the police called it a home invasion gone wrong, but everyone whispered the real name, the Smile Kids. They took Lacey away for evaluation. At school, my friend Jordan told me about a new channel, Mimackic Searchive. It was just black screens and breathing sounds. He said they were recruiting for the Smile Challenge. That night, I found a forum about the original MNL show from 2017. The puppeteer had vanished after uploading an episode called The Night of Houses. Then, I saw a new comment from L'Oreal's Mile. It said, "Hello Tyler. Ready to smile again?" My phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. "If the door opens, you win." I dropped my phone. And then, I heard it. 3 soft knocks on my front door. Tap, 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 tap from outside. A whisper. "Smile, Tyler." I grabbed a baseball bat and crept to the living room. I pulled back the curtain. No one was there, just a cracked, smiling mask nailed to the doorframe. My phone buzzed again. "She's out." I ran to Lacey's room. Her window was open. In the distance, I saw them, a group of figures in white, all smiling. I knew I couldn't call the police. I had to follow them. They led me to an old, abandoned video store. They knocked 3 times, and the door creaked open. Inside, I saw dozens of screens, all looping the smiling puppets. The kids walked in, and the door shut. Then, all the screens went dark. Except one. It glowed red with a white text message. New friends joined the smile game. I ran home, heart pounding. My mom's car was in the driveway. I burst inside, shouting, "Mom, it's happening again." She was sitting at the kitchen table, staring at her tablet. The smiling puppets were frozen on the screen. She looked up at me, her eyes wide, and her lips began to stretch into a horrifying grin. "Smile for me, Tyler." Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If get 1,000 likes and 25 subs, I'll post part 2 of this spooky horror.